Welcome to this episode of Tech Talk, where we dive deep into the world of coding, collaboration, and the ever-evolving landscape of software development. Today, we're exploring some of the incredible features of GitHub, a platform that's become synonymous with version control and collaborative coding. So, whether you're a seasoned developer or just starting out, there's something here for everyone. Let's kick things off with a strong hook. Imagine you're working on a team project, a massive software application. You're coding away, but then someone introduces a new feature that changes everything. How do you manage all that code, avoid stepping on each other's toes, and ensure that your application remains seamless? Well, this is precisely where GitHub comes into play. Now, GitHub isn't just about storing your code. It's like the Swiss Army knife for developers. One of its standout features is GitHub Actions, which allows you to automate your workflows. Have you ever thought about how tedious it is to run tests or deploy code manually every time you make a change? With GitHub Actions, you can set it up to automate these processes. For instance, you can trigger a series of tests every time a pull request is made. This means you're not only saving time, but also enhancing the overall quality of your code. Pretty neat, right? And speaking of quality, let's talk about security. In an age where cyber threats are rampant, GitHub provides tools to find and fix vulnerabilities in your code before they become a problem. Imagine automatically scanning your code whenever you push updates. It's like having a dedicated security guard watching over your digital property. Another fantastic aspect is GitHub Codespaces. Picture having an instant development environment, accessible from anywhere, with everything already set up. No more wasting precious coding time on configurations or compatibility issues. You can essentially jump right into coding from any device. Now, let's not forget about collaboration. Have you ever participated in a project where you had to sift through endless emails just to figure out what's changed? GitHub Discussions cuts through that noise by allowing teams to collaborate outside of code. It's like the water cooler of the software development world, where ideas flow and discussions happen freely. But I have a question for you. What aspect of GitHub do you find the most beneficial? Is it the automation features, the security measures, or perhaps the collaborative spaces? Take a minute to think about that. As we wrap up today's episode, let's quickly summarize the highlights. From GitHub Actions enabling automation of workflows to security features safeguarding our code and the instant environment that Codespaces provides, GitHub is truly a game changer in how developers work together. And let's not overlook the importance of open source contributions through GitHub sponsors, which allows devs to support each other. So what will you explore next on GitHub? Whether it's diving deeper into the platform's nuances or experimenting with a new feature, there's a whole world waiting for you. Until next time, keep coding and collaborating.